Warm greetings to everybody watching this lightning talk called Brain-Computer Interface. 1 in 8 people in US alone suffer from speaking disorder like muteness. Statistics related to other speaking disorder and autism is quite disappointing as well. There are lakhs of people out there who, because of such biological disorder, cannot effectively communicate with ease like you and I can. Don't you think these people have the rights and should be able to communicate effectively like you and I? If you think they should, and I hope you do, then I've got a great news for you. As a result of rapid development in artificial intelligence, today we have technologies like brain-computer interface, which is working towards providing voice to the voiceless. So what exactly is brain-computer interface and how does it function? To understand BCI, we first need to understand the basic working of human brain. Because as the name of the system suggests, it is centered around the functioning of human brain. Now, human brain is one of the most mysterious and complex systems that is yet to be completely understood even today. But fortunately, we do have enough knowledge of working of brain to build technologies like brain-computer interface. So, every time a human thinks of something, and that something can quite literally be anything, there is series of electrical changes in signals happening in your brain. Let us understand this better with an example. When you are hungry, you think about eating. Now, this thought of hunger and eating causes a series of change in electrical signals in your brain. Further, every time you think about hunger and eating, there is almost always similar change in electrical signals. So all we have to do now is record these changes. And how do we do that? Again, thanks to technologies like EEG, which provides these devices that is mounted on your head, which tracks and records these changes. So this is how we are going to build our data set. You have a thought and you have corresponding change in electrical signals in your brain caused by the thought. So here, in this case, hunger and eating is your thought, and say XYZ is the change that it caused. So hunger is your output or label, and XYZ, the change that this caused, is your feature. Similarly, say you feel pain. So pain and thinking about pain is your output or label, and this thought of pain causes a certain change in electrical signals that becomes your feature. So there are millions of thoughts or action that you think is possible. As a result, there is corresponding millions of changes in electrical signals that is possible. All we have to do is record all of this and build our data set. Once we have built our data set, we use DNN to train and build our BCI model on this data set. What's more fascinating is that we can have these models up and running within a day or two thanks to high-level Python frameworks that we have available today. Frameworks like TensorFlow, PyTorch, OpenCV, and libraries like EEG that is specifically built for this purpose. Now BCI has wide range of applications. It provides voice to the voiceless. It can be used in security systems. It can be used in criminal investigations and many other places. But unfortunately, we are still at least a decade away from putting this technology into wide use in the real world because of certain limitations that it has. What kind of limitations? Say we have limited number of data set, as a result of which we have average accuracy at best. And one of the larger problems that this technology runs into is that of ethics. What ethical role does this technology exactly play? Since this is the lightning talk, I could just introduce the idea of BCI and basic functioning of it. But there is a lot more detail about the functions of BCI. If you find this idea even slightly interesting and fascinating, there is well documented good amount of literature available online on the internet on BCI. Please do have a look at it. Signing off, this is Hitesh Khandelwal. I am currently a third year student pursuing Bachelor of Science in Computer Science at Ashoka University. Thank you.